Yo, what's up everybody? Good morning, how you guys doing today? So in this video, basically I'm just going to share with you guys one of my running on my daily driver for the month of December, or I guess a winter edition. So some apps are gone, I no longer use anymore. If you guys have seen the last videos, there's some new apps that I actually use now. I'm going to share that with you guys in this video and just kind of talk about like how I use Google Fi service. So we'll get all into that. So let's see. What I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing a screencast so I can have that thrown up here so you guys can see what I'm exactly looking at. All right, so to kind of just start off with, basically I have my Moto X4 and I've been using this and I will continue to use this until I probably run out and get me the original Pixel XL. I'm actually looking into getting one of those. I know it's a pretty outdated device, old device, but I want one, so that's just me. But anyways, so this is what I have on my Moto X4. It is pretty much using the stock launcher that comes with it. So the Moto Experience, you have your Google Now time feed off to your left, and then it's just pretty much applications, widgets. As you guys can see, the Google widget is customized. So I have it set as a yellow color. I had a live wallpaper, which I'll show you guys here in a second. So I'm going to add it back on here. It's actually a pretty cool live wallpaper, which is basically a Christmas tree. And when you tap the screen, it stops. When you tap the screen again, it goes. So nice little touch. Swipe up to get to the app drawer. So there's the app drawer right there. Now the main apps that I keep on my home screen at all times: Google+, YouTube, Play Music, YouTube Music, and Chrome. Underneath that I have the dialer, the Android messages, Google Fi app to keep track of all my all my usage and things like that. Duo for video calling, and then the camera app itself. So that's pretty much what I keep on there. Off to my right, I keep my calendar so I can track my events for the month. So yeah, calendar is there. Swipe up, and AZ screen recorder is what I'm using to actually be able to cast this for you guys. The HTC app called Boost Plus, which pretty much clears out a lot of trash. I have that there. Calculator, calendar, camera, my credit card app sitting right there. Chrome, so for browsing the internet. Class Dojo, a real good one for people out there that have kids that go to school. I love this app. Class Dojo basically keeps you in tune with what's going on in the classroom. Teachers could chat with you on the spot. So, if there's anything going on with your child, you can be notified right away. You can also track your child's behavior in class. Any questions that you may have, you can reach out to the teacher at any time through chat. So it's a real cool application. I would implore that a lot of schools actually use this. It's a great way for parents to be able to stay in the loop of what's going on with their child at school. Since these days parents live hectic lives because it requires more time at work to make more money, to make ends meet. So sometimes parents rarely have time to actually be involved in their kids' projects and things like that. Class Dojo will fill in the gaps and allow you to basically be a part of that. So we have the clock app, contacts, my internet service provider, Cox Connect, so I can keep track of data usage in my home. Have full control over that. Discord, I had it for a while, using it when I play Pokemon Go. Live on the spot, people I can chat with and meet up with, and do raids, even community day, get a group together to walk around the city and catch Pokemon. So Discord really does, it's a real cool app that you can lively chat with people within your area and within the topic that you want to talk to them about. I still use Google Drive, so even though there's Google One, Google Drive, I have it only because I've had so many LG devices that I have like 300 and something gigabytes that I'm not paying for. It's free with a promotion for getting a LG device. So yeah, no moves to Google One. I don't think I'm going to anytime soon. Of course, Duo for video chatting, Facebook. Most of my family's on it, so kind of hard. They don't really want to use anything else, which I don't blame them. Family Link, I have this app because I like to have control over what my kids are doing on their phones. So Family Link allows me to set times when they can be on their phone, when they cannot be on their phone anymore. It allows me to screen all types of applications that they're downloading, so I know what they're using. So really cool application. I recommend this for families that have kids that you want to be in the loop of what they're doing. Files app to pretty much find all my files. Google Files basically does the same thing, but it's like a combination of that Boost Plus app plus the Files app. So not only does it allow you to kind of see what you have on your device, internal storage, external storage, but it also allows you to clean that up, clean up cache, and it's pretty smart. So it will recommend things that you could delete just based on your usage. So if you're not using a certain app, it will notify you like, hey, you don't really use this app, you might as well uninstall it and free up some space. So Google Files, real cool application. FM radio, just to listen to radio. Gmail for emails. Of course, you have Google. Then there's a Google Fi app, which allows me to track my mobile data usage. Allows me to, basically have control over my mobile service account. Google Pay, obviously for making payments. This does have NFC, so I can do tap to pay. Google Plus, social networking. Hangouts, I still use it. Google Home to control my actual Google Home device. IGTV for vlogs. If you guys want to see daily vlogs and stuff like that, then I'll probably start doing that on IGTV. Instagram, obviously social networking regarding photos, videos. Keep Notes to keep all my notes and things like that. Life 360, really cool application. I like to know where my kids are and where certain people are, and it works very, very well. So if you're traveling about or anything like that, or even if you just, if you live in a big city like I do, you can check into places and your family gets real-time notifications of where you are, just so that, people have that peace of mind, keep you safe. Facebook Lite, because I don't like the regular version of Messenger, so I use the Lite version, which cuts out all that clutter junk. Google Maps, obviously for mapping, messages for text, SMS, chat. MeWe is a new social network, which I have links in the description too. Basically, a lot of people that are leaving Google Plus because of the shutdown in August 2019 are establishing accounts on MeWe. It's a very cool social network. I'm actually going to do a separate video showing you guys what MeWe has to offer in case you're interested. The Moto app, obviously for customizing and controlling your Motorola device. Of course, Navy Federal, that's my banking. Google News for all the news, latest news, whether it's current events locally, nationally, and then different topics like, tech and things like that. For some reason, the news and weather app from Google is still on here, even though it shouldn't be, because Play Newsstand and Google News and Weather actually merged to make that Google News app. So Pebble, as I do still use and still rock my Pebble. So Pebble app's on there. Periscope, live broadcasting every now and then. I don't really go live on it too much, but I do watch live streams. Of course, phone dialer, Google Photos to back up all my photos, playbooks, games, play movies and TV, play music, all the play services. I do use them. I do buy movies and stuff like that, so I carry a digital copy of everything. Google Podcast is actually pretty cool. You can follow your favorite podcast. I'll actually open that up here for you guys. And you guys can see all the different podcasts, including mine right there on the top left. If you tap on mine, you'll see all the podcasts that I've recorded recently, so that's actually pretty cool. Pokemon Go, I play that game. You guys pretty much know that. Google Rewards is actually pretty cool because if you don't want to really go and spend your hard-earned money, on getting things from the Play Store, you can always use Google Rewards. Just answer some surveys, and you get paid out. It's nothing major. You get paid like 10 cents here, 15 cents there, but it adds up over time, and you're able to use that in the Play Store. So, Santa Tracker, pretty good one. I like this one. My kids love this one because it lets them track Santa Claus. So that's always nice. And it has a bunch of games too that you can play, or the kids can play, while they're waiting for the actual Santa Tracker app to open. Now on Christmas Eve, that part where it has the countdown, it'll show an actual map, and it'll show Santa making his way around the world to deliver gifts. Of course, you know what settings is. Spreaker Studio is basically where I record my podcasts and upload it to SoundCloud and YouTube. Google Translate, because you never know when you're going to need it. Twitter is another spot. Social media. Wallpapers is actually pretty good, and they've updated it more. So there's now more different wallpapers than what they've had before. YouTube Music and YouTube Studios, YouTube Services. I use that quite a bit. And then Zedge for wallpaper and ringtones. Now, when it comes down to that, also, Let's see. So when it comes down to that, basically, because I use Google Fi, you do have access to have data-only SIM cards. And so while I have my Moto X4, I really don't keep a power bank with me anymore. If I run out of power, I am rocking both my Nextbit Robin and my Honor 8. Both have the data-only SIMs installed within them, so I have access to the internet. If I need to make phone calls, I can use Hangouts and place outbound calls, receive incoming calls, and also text messages from them. So, you know, it's a pretty cool thing. Basically, I'm paying for service that utilizes 3 networks, and one phone technically is the main phone, but I'm able to actually use 3 phones on a single phone plan. So that's kind of the other major thing, or the reason why I jumped over to Google Fi. And then, of course, if I ever want to review another device, like an unlocked device, I can pop the SIM card out of this one, put it in that one without having to, you know, take the service off my Moto X4 completely. So that's just one of the benefits that I love about having Google Fi. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for checking out this video. I know it's quite long, but thanks so much for checking it out. And also shout out to those who actually used my Google Fi code. Really appreciate that. I have 4 people waiting on that list. So, you know, they're going to get their credit once they surpass 30 days. They'll get their credit from Google Fi. So again, thanks for using my code. I really appreciate that. If you guys have any other questions about some of the apps that I mentioned, go ahead and leave it in the comment section of the video. If you guys have questions about MeWe, I'm going to make a separate video regarding that social network site. And if you guys already signed up for it, links in the description to my pages that I have on there. And also to the groups, so you guys can chat with me on there. I'm going to be more social on MeWe compared to any of the other social network sites. I do like it, I'll tell you that much right now. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, you guys will see me in the next one. As always, aloha.